Hey, what up, Dirty Birds? It's Boss Hog here. Hey, man, I just want to do a war recap on our last 100% war. This is our second 100% war. And didn't start off that great. Honestly, we kind of had a little bit of some stumbling block. Actually, started off well, and then it went downhill, and we kind of adjust fire. We kind of played with some strategies in this war a little bit. um, we matched up against a clan that only had Town Hall 9s and B more being a Town Hall 10, almost a max Town Hall 10. We felt pretty good about this war. This was their number one. So with that being said, we thought, hey, why don't we do a couple things? We kind of played around with a couple strategies. One was usually we go a bottom up strategy. We start out with a shock and awe. You hit your equal if you like it. If not, don't hit it. And um, if you do if you don't like it, then we do a bottom up strategy. Um, this time we decided we were going to do a top down strategy because we assumed that we would be in a good spot. Be more hit one and two right off the bat and three start them. So that was good start. And then I was going to get number three, and I two started. So then we kind of realized, like, wait a minute, if we keep going down that road, I think we did a couple more people did the same thing. Like two started four, two started five, and realized that we were going to be hurting ourselves with some not having our strongest attacks troops for later on. So we decided to stop what we were doing, go back to what our usual style is, bottom up. The other thing we did differently was we implemented the our our strat or chart this time. So it's kind of a modified chart. Basically, I'm gonna try to fit in the side of the screen. Basically, what we do is we take everybody's rank in the war. This column represents what the game says the rank is. Um, uh, then, because we're all doing this Valk Walk thing, it's kind of easy to figure out strength of troops. So we break it down by anybody who's got a level 4 Valk, or Valks are highest priority. So that gives you our first qualifier for ordering people. Then strength of Archer Queen because it's imperative for this attack. And then Barb King is kind of a qualifier. And then my third qualifier is what was your old rank. So like if everybody, all things being equal, if OC and Hog had the same troop level, but Hog was number one here, and OC, then I would remain number one. But that's kind of silly. But at any rate, and then so this kind of helps us. After that, we kind of resort everybody. And the left-hand column basically shows what the new order would be based on strength of offensive troops. And green indicates this person moved up a slot or a couple slots, and red moves this person moved down a slot or two or whatever it was. Coincidentally, I'm number one ranked in the war in the current war we're in, but because OC is he has a higher AQ than I do, he actually takes over the number one spot. So OC, get that number one, bro. And then what we kind of do is after, if you don't like your target that you're assigned from the beginning, fine, don't hit it. Then we implement our bottom up strategy, and that's what these columns are for. So then this is who we project you would be hitting, and then I can adjust this on the fly based on who you previously hit in the last attack. So anyway, that's how that works. It's a lot of time on that. I just want to go over that real quick. In this war, we ended up not only three-starring, but we had lots of attacks left over. In fact, number one got three-starred twice. Once at the end of the war, there was one attack left, and I went ahead and three-starred it with my account again. So kind of insult to injury. Let's do some replays real quick here. Starting with J-Dog, who's the first 9-on-9 in this war. Picked a good spot. He's away from Expos here. He's going to funnel this way. He sees that probably he gets some exposure to Expos on this side, so he's going to funnel his Archer Queen this way. Going to take down that Archer Tower, then probably drop some Hogs. Here we go. Get a nice pull, and you're going to see a spell here and a spell there. These guys had some Valks in the CC, which actually create a little bit of havoc on our troops was not expecting it, and those we need to be aware of that. If there's Valks in there, be prepared to pop that queen, because a couple of Valks on a queen can really hurt your attack really quickly. Anyway, he gets the drops his Valks in there. He's rages them right away like you need to do. Some people are still sitting on those spells too long, I think. You can use those rages to help guide those Valks in. If you wait too long, they start splitting up, and then it's hard to control them. So you want to use those first two spells right off the bat, rage heal, and then rage the next rage pretty quick, and then kind of sit on that last heal for a group that's kind of taking some punishment. There we go. Drops in his helper hogs already, circling around. He's got a nice pack of healthy Valks over here, and then he's got this kill squad heroes over here. Hasn't even popped his queen yet. He's in good shape. It's just a really solid hit. All right, good job. Here's DD. And these bases weren't bad. I mean, these were legit. This was legit. It kind of came against. In fact, I think they expected a much closer war than what they got. But unfortunately, we kind of came through. Much unfortunately for them. We also have been doing this thing where we don't do our Valk attacks until 12 hours in. And it's kind of fun because these clans, they kind of think that they got like a little bit of a lead to play with on us when we do this, and they potentially can kind of, I won't say loot or waste attacks per se, but they're not as cautious with their attacks as they otherwise would be if they understood the true position that their war is going. So it's kind of a little Trojan horse type effect where you kind of think that your clan is gonna do well, and then at the 12-hour mark we just release the Kraken. So here we go. DD's got some Valks under heal over here. He's not in a good. He's actually pretty. This is not. It's not a best looking layout for him right now. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if I've seen this, but a ton of Valks. So it's a lot of Valks, but he's got so much. Like at least a third of the defense is still up, and but he's just killing it. He's just got his Valks circling around. Brings out a pack of hogs, which is really good timing, because now he's going to be able to drop those hogs. Oh, a nice heal spell. Way to sit on that heal. I don't have that much patience. I gotta drop that sooner. Good for you. But those hogs are gonna have no problem kind of walking around just taking out defenses, because all these archer towers are distracted. Oh, I spoke a little too soon. The hogs are going down. Still has what, three Valks left, I think. 3 or 4 Valks plus your archer queen, which hasn't popped yet. Yeah, you're good. Good job. All right. Another DD hit on Geo. Hey, Geo, if you happen to see this video, man, got slot up before you over Mangy Penguins. This guy, he actually 6-starred. Very impressive attacks he had. So come on board, baby. We got room for you. All right. So DD's again going to do the Valk walk here. Identify a good spot that avoids exposed. He's probably going to drop his Barb King over on this side, I imagine. Walk him this way. Drop the Thunder in here. What's he looking? I guess he want to take out this cannon, or this mortar, I guess. Maybe this mortar to get that CC lure. There we go. And here we go. Poison. No way that those troops in the CC are going to survive that poison spell. He's in good shape. A little bit risky. These Valks could walk on you right here. If you don't get them in, you're going to be in trouble. Oh, a couple of them do. Oh, you're good, though. Use that rage to kind of get them going this way. Heal them. Good, good. A couple of them break back out, but you're in good shape. Rages these guys to get rid of the core, which is good. It's always kind of tricky to kind of figure out who you want to get them, but ripping out the core is almost always a good idea. So if you're trying to figure out which troops you need to rage on, the ones that are going to do the most damage are ones right here in the middle. He's going to get a nice clockwise motion here going on all his squad. I love these plans that tell us, like, your attack is too OP, man. It's too powerful. Man, you guys are, I don't know, it's not fair. Like, if it's so powerful, then why aren't you guys doing it? Thing is, even though it is relatively, it's something that's pretty easy to learn, there are some nuances, some subtleties you have to be aware of that will thwart your attack pretty early on. Picking your entry spot is important, obviously. Trying to avoid as many point defenses as possible in your start is important. Avoiding expos to start is important. And timing on the spells is important. So, you know, I know we make it look easy, but this takes a lot of work, man. This is years of training. All right, GSP, the MVP of this war. I think he's like back-to-back wars with like 24 stars or 12 stars. I don't know what. Yeah, so 12 stars this war, 12 stars the next war. Killing it, killing it, bro. Let's see what we got going on. Yep. Okay. Expo, far away. I'm gonna sacrifice some wizards there. I don't know if I like that. I'm not gonna knock you, dude, but you drop all your hogs at once, man. That's kind of dangerous. If there's a trap there or something, and those hogs don't make it, then you got nothing else to pull those troops. Maybe sit on one or two hogs, but you can't argue with a man who's got back-to-back six-star wars. So good funnel in there. Here we go. Yeah, he does a little. He does it. GSP does it a little bit different here. He does a heal first. Drops his heals first, which is interesting. I don't know what his thinking behind that is, since they're already full powered. Okay. All right, man. There's a ton of Valks over here. And all he's got left is this little section right here and this one wizard tower. This is a wizard tower. He's peeing his pants, watching this thing go down. Like, how am I going to stop these guys? How am I going to stop this? I don't think this is going to happen. My union doesn't pay me enough to handle this. Oh, he's got a mortar here too. Good job, GSP. Here we go again. We've seen a few bases like this, but these are interesting bases. Got like these canal things going on. I don't know. They haven't been able to stop us, but I guess it's at least thinking differently. I actually tried one of these type of bases. Didn't really like it too much, but I guess the idea is once Valks get into these canals, they kind of instead of trying to go through a wall, they would just shoot out. But yeah, Queen stays up. Kind of like that these Valks went over there because then basically you allow your Valks to come in this direction, starting with this like a side. Worked way over here, good. Now he rages them, heals them. Okay.